I figure we record as soon as I leave work. Usually Friday, they like to go above and beyond. So let's see what they do. And I'm pretty sure they're mad I called out their little synchronicity this morning at work. So already you got the red car pulling off with you. You got the red cuff, you got the red pants right here with the dog walker. You know, dog walkers wherever you go. Shit is a joke. It's gonna appear crazy, but it is what it is, man. Look, as soon as you leave the job site, what you gotta look at. It's a damn joke. Hear the car horn? See, this is how I know these perps right here these two were perps. He honked his horn at these two. You know, wherever you go as a TI, they gotta let you know they're all together. It's fucking pathetic, dude. You know? Fake ass shit, fake ass reality, fake ass people, evil ass sociopaths, wanting control over your life. It's my fault though, sitting in y'all narcissistic ass city. It's my fault, I apologize. I should have been left when I noticed it was this bad. You know, whole city and on this program, whatever this bullshit is. Now look at all the red cars you gotta see. As soon as you get off. You know? All in your path, waiting. There's no light right there, by the way. But oh, he's waiting to synchronize. Blue shirt, red car, dude slamming door behind you. Bullshit, you know. Scripted reality. Like I said, when I get off of work, they usually go real hard. You know, nothing to call out. So perps who's watching, you gotta get mad at me calling out y'all. 1 in a billion tactics y'all use on me. Should I do the school bus tactic next? Should I call that out next, huh? You know, should I call out the school bus tactic? You know, look, of course he pulls in right there, right? You sat right there, look, just show you wasn't no light. You literally waited just to park right here to synchronize. And then once again, you always got to be in a situation where they open and slamming the door in front of you. Li Gar synchronicity. Probably should have called that out, but it is what it is. It's just so funny how it's at different times you got to see the same thing. Whole city harassing you. It'll take 5 years to fucking park you, asshole. When there's nothing there. Stop being a dickhead. Excuse my language. But what can you do when you're getting harassed by a whole community and people don't believe you and they just assume you're crazy and weird? Not much you can do. So, for the sakes of every other TI, you know, I'll take the being the crazy guy for you. You know, by calling out bullshit. That's why cars pulling out, everybody walking each other, greeting each other, pointing. You know, Freemasonic assholes, bro. You know, red synchronicity with this bitch. I wonder if I got that video of her. Same bitch got to synchronize you at the same spot. Actually, that's a very good thing. I'm gonna see if I got the video of her synchronizing at the same spot, just to show you how fake reality is. People are losers, bro. Stalkers, harassers. You're not righteous. You're an evil sack of shit working for the government, you slave. Fucking bitch, dude. Sorry, real females out there, you're not a bitch, but these perp ass hoes, bitches, dude. Say, oh, I kind of want to stop the video just to see. Well, you guys see the red, blue synchronicity in your face, you know? Everyone looking down at their phones wherever you go. It's a game to these assholes, bro. It is what it is, man. Dog walker after dog walker. Shit is a damn joke. Look, motherfucker looking down at the phone, lining up with you. You know? Fake reality, man. Like I said, at my point of my harassment, I just gotta leave Pittsburgh. It is what it is, man. This shit is not for the weak. Not for the, well, it's for the mentally strong, but no one should be going through this, but only people find themselves to be, you know, recognize what they're going through and speak about it, you know, is what they call us, TIs. Targeted individual. You recognize you're a target, you recognize how you're dealing with mass hatred, you know, it is what it is, bro. Look at the phone synchronicity. Oh, man. Amusing how this is what goes, all our tax dollars go. Illegal surveillance. But they're talking about they're doing the right thing. Want to be righteous people doing the most devilish shit ever. Yeah, that's what God wants you to do. Surveil, harass, talk shit, slander, gossip. Yeah, that's something to God, right? Fuck out of here, bro. Stop giving your excuses to be evil. It's pathetic, dude. It just shows how evil you are. You really all are. Really. Evil as shit. You know? Evil. Now you go walk to work, you gotta see fucking homeless bums all over the place now. Shit is a damn joke, bro. That's why harassment sucks so bad when it comes to dealing with this crap. Because most people getting paid to do their bullshit, you know, and it's the worst of the worst. Homeless people, drug addicts, you know. And, you know, I'm not talking shit about them. I was homeless in Pittsburgh for about 3 years, you know, before I finally got my shit together. But they were keeping me out of work, and, you know, I couldn't get a full-time job. Niggas was on, well, actually, I was with Allied the whole time, but there was a point in time where they had me 2-3 day work schedules for like almost a full year. And I just couldn't save for shit. You know, everywhere you go, theatrical shit, everyone acting robotic. Like, I look to the right here, there's literally a pile of females. As soon as I look up, they all look away, like, oh man, I accepted the torture. I accepted the abuse. I accepted the neglect. So when you perps see me, don't feel butthurt because I'm walking with my head held high. It's because I understand my circumstances, you know? Only me's gonna love me. Just because you hate me don't mean I'm gonna hate myself. I done been there, did that. So why would I waste my time? Y'all just gave me even more reason to worry about and love myself. So thus, here we are. I'm the only person that's loving me. I really got to go back and look at that video. I think I might have deleted it. That's a new synchronicity person with the lady with the red coat or the red hoodie you seen. You know? It's like you people are fucking disgusting, man. Y'all behavior is disgusting. You know? For the purpose I was watching, some of y'all attitude, some of y'all mindset look like my room sometimes. If you catch my drift, T.I.s that are perps that's watching. See the red car pulling in as you get close? Because I usually go over here, but I'm not going over there today. So who knows what type of synchronicities are going to have when I go in the store. I'm going to Giant Eagle. So take y'all perp ass to Giant Eagle and get ready for me there. You know? Fucking pathetic. Losers, bro. Shit is all day, every day. Robotic behaviors. Niggas don't know how to look. They don't know how to behave. Don't know whether to look up, look down. Fucking chaos, man. Chaos. You know, but remember, T.I.s, they're the cool guys in this situation. You're the loser. High school back all over again. Oh, sorry. You want to hit me? Go ahead. You know, weird shit. You know, cars acting like they want to hit you and shit. Get the hell up out of here, bro. Hit me. I'd rather get hit than deal with harassment every day of my life from a bunch of cowards. And mind you, look at all the people you're going to see sitting on the corners. Red, blue synchronicity. Isn't this the city of black and yellow? Black and yellow, black. See, I was born in Pittsburgh. One thing I remember as a child, all the way up to age 15, I grew up at Wilkinsburg, but I was all over East Hills, Homewood. Nigga, we was representing our colors, boy. I remember my mom always made sure she put me in like the full, like you remember the little, like the sweater type joints for real Pittsburghers watching? You remember the sweater type joints where it had the Pittsburgh, it had the top part, it was the color designs on it, had the top part and the little sweats to match it. Boy, I had so many of those things, boy, man. Niggas knew I represented Pittsburgh. Jerome Bettis was my guy. You know? Jerome Bettis was my boy. So I always like to used to watch that nigga fucking truck somebody, man. My guy, boy. You know, that's when the community was real. That's when it was all about, you know, fuck the police, fuck the government. Nigga, real nigga shit, the community, nigga. Went to so many hood party, house parties, family, even though my mom, you know, she put me through a lot of shit, I ain't gonna lie. But for other family members, that's one thing I'm going to give it up to. You know? Y'all really did other family members. It's like the way y'all were treating me, it was like y'all were trying to be as best as possible. You know, put me through the greatest experiences before I was sent off. You know, oh, gotta get the sheriff car. Look at the red car right behind it. The sheriff bus. You know, the same vehicle synchronizing every day, all day. I see the same cars all day, every day. Like they got me stuck in Truman Show. I'm telling for the real TIs out there, you can think I'm crazy, you can think I finally had enough, but I'm letting the world know. I'm letting real righteous people out there, really real godly people, real people who can see through the illusion, see through BS. I'm letting you know Pittsburgh, PA is a Freemasonic city. You ain't gotta believe me, it's okay. I understand. Why you ask I didn't leave yet? Why? Why would I leave? The growth is important. If you can go through something like this, being hated by a whole community and still survive, still come on top of, imagine what you could do. I now don't let people control how I feel every day. I don't care if these motherfuckers hate me. I don't care if y'all judge and shame me and look at me like I'm crazy and calling me some predator. Weird ass motherfuckers, bro. I'm still gonna get up every goddamn day and do whatever the fuck I wanna do. Spend my money on what I wanna spend it on. Do whatever I wanna do, even if that means I gotta sit in my room, fucking play the game all day. I'm still gonna wake up and do what I wanna do all day, every day. I refuse to be like y'all. Cause you wanna know why? Cause my God gave me free will to do whatever I want. You niggas get up every day and gotta follow a protocol. You a fucking bot. You're a bot. No soul, no ambition, no morals, no nothing. Just a slave for a system that don't give a freak about you. That's why I gotta deal with this level of harassment every goddamn day of my life, bro. All for the amusement. All for the control they love to have over people's life. Since they have control over everybody else in society, you know, and you're like, fuck the control. Oh yeah, they're gonna make it feel like they have a false illusion of control over you. But really, I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all got control of everybody else but me. That's why you gotta watch me every goddamn day. You know, that's why every time we get close to somebody, you gotta start yelling, start being belligerent. Everybody in your path, looking down at the phone, bot land. You know, when I'm walking outside, I know it might seem like I'm recording and shit. Like, you see how you're yelling behind me? Everybody getting a notification to act stupid. You see I got the walkway to walk? You see how far this truck's closed up? Look, running through the red light. Because they're above the law. You know, I see the same shit all day, bro. They're above the law. Everything they do. Put the camera down because I'm not about recording honeypots or honey traps. You know, let me just point this down real quick. You know, they get no attention over here. You know, this is about information. This ain't about how sexualized people are. Fuck out of here. Anyway, recording up again. Here we go. And clear, you know. I love that shit, dude. Because everyone, as a TI, every female becomes eye candy, you know? And it sucks because this generation of females, they're already like that. These bitches like attention more than sex nowadays. You know, so you get this program, oh, make sure you synchronize with the TI. You know, get in your face, damn near step on your shoes and still won't look you in your eyes. You know, trash dudes everywhere. You know, look at the government workers constantly in your face. I see y'all Pittsburgh for what y'all really is. And y'all a dark, wicked, evil thing, man. Disgusting behavior. And I don't care how crazy I sound when I upload these videos. I don't care how negative Nancy I sound making these goddamn videos. It is what it is. I'm dealing with torture every goddamn day. I'm not giving an excuse to be toxic or negative. You know, I'm not. But even for the people who don't believe, just put yourself in the TI shoes. What if it was possible? You wake up every day and see the same synchronicities, the same people in your face, the same assholes doing the same exact thing. How would you feel? You know, most people behind this program, they kill themselves, smoking too much, drug addiction, you know, end up taking somebody else out, taking themselves out. Self-sabotage, that's the design of this program. That's all this is. And and don't worry, it don't matter if I'm just know I will experience freedom out of this city. I will move, you know? I will. Trust and believe. You ain't got to deal with me too much longer for the perps in this city. You know, and y'all can live and die in the city or harass the next person until they either leave or commit, you know, some horrendous crime. At the end of the day, bro, I see you assholes for y'all. It's all day. Sorry, I just zoomed in because he was just fucking staring at me. Fucking weirdos. You know, blue truck pulling off. You got to see U-turns in front of you all day. You know, red, blue cars, they know where you're going, so they always got to have these type of vehicle synchronicities, even if they're just parked. You know, you see it way too much. As a TI, you know, real TIs, you know, that's why I like when people tell their experiences. You know, instead of just saying, oh, it happens where I'm at, tell your experiences. You know, because it's outlandish. You know, I want TIs to post on my channel and real TIs and tell exactly the things you've been going through. Because I'm not, in the beginning of my harassment, when I heard certain things, yeah, I used to think, you know, damn, that shit a little too crazy. But now, after seeing a whole community, every day I step outside, even the few times I step outside of Pittsburgh, right, it's like a whole new world. I'm waving to people smiling, you know, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, you know? So, you know, and I know people ain't really going to understand when I say that, but trust me, I ran out of Pittsburgh a couple of times, bro, and it felt like a whole new different world. You know? Look at the shit you got to do. Look at all the cars that got to come in your face. You know? Weirdos, bro. Synchronicity is perfect to these demonic pricks, man. Excuse my language once again. You know, I really am trying, but sometimes it just flows, bro. Because you really deal with crazy shit all day long. You know? I came over, this is about my 10th time coming to this Giant Eagle, so this is why you guys see dumbass shit like this, you know? Niggas waiting for you to synchronize. Nothing else better to do. Nothing else better to do. Easily control it, easily manipulate it. God gave me free will, but I'm waking up and doing whatever the fuck I want to do. But y'all niggas script bullshit. And you expect me to respect that? You expect me to say hi? You expect me to talk to y'all? You expect for me to walk around, act cool? Maybe if you guys were being genuine and minding your own fucking business, maybe I'll be a little bit more talkative, but no. Pittsburgh is the city of gossip and slander. Where, oh, you're the monster and we're the good guy, so fuck it, I'm the monster. I'm the monster then. You know, when you realize none of the tactics is working, none of the bullshit, then they be trying to, you know, talk to you and get you to have little conversations. TIs, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I thought I was the monster. I thought I was the rapist, the killer, the weirdo, the sex offender. Yeah, come on, bro. Make up your mind. Y'all want me to talk? Y'all want me to die? You know? You got to understand, you're dealing with psychotic people, man. You're dealing with people who don't even have a soul anymore. No spirit, no backbone, no nothing. So I'm going to make a part 2 to this shit. I'm going to cut this video off here now. This is Baham and I'm gone.